Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome back to some more World of Tanks. And today I've got a victory for you in my T29. I got Mastery Badge First Class. I was kind of hoping for Ace Tanker, but you know, baby steps, we'll get there. And also Steel Wall, which is pretty cool. I got shot a lot, and this match I actually got a ton of spotting, uh, spotting damage in. And maybe that's because I'm using these binoculars here to I think view range is very important. It's a very big part of the meta right now, I think. And I just like being able to spot people, so I run binoculars on my T29. Another good option, if you're looking at a T29, might be like Vents, Rammer, and a vertical stabilizer that keeps your aiming circle smaller. Or gun laying drive, either of those. Each one has pros and cons. But let's see here. Oh, and also earlier I had, had a defeat in the T29. Is this the confrontation battle? Is this it? Yeah, this one I was like, this is a confrontation battle. The enemy team had, we lost, unfortunately. The enemy team had Soviet tanks, and my stupid little T29, out of all these tanks on the team, I get first place on experience, and I actually do a lot of damage, and then there's people in these teeth that are like, rabble, 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 rabble. I should not be first place in XP for being a T29 in a tier 9 match. No wonder we lost, right guys? Jeez. Anyway, but this battle we won, and that's a lot of spotting damage, and also got in a lot of damage done. I almost did 3,000 damage. I was just shy of doing 3,000 damage. I think that's pretty good. Anyway, I only got one kill though. Only got one kill. But the game is obviously not about getting kills. It's about damage. It's all about damage done. You get a small experience bonus for the killing blow, but it's all about the damage really. Anyway, let's take a look at the match. Alrighty. So I figure that this being one of the what type of battle is this? Encounter battle, that's what it's called. I was going to call it a King of the Hill battle, but I look at the map and I think that since it's an encounter battle, maybe what I'll do is go to the middle area, and then I'll go to the middle and then head west along that road and try and flank the enemy as they head to the cap, because I figure they're all going to head to the cap. Well, in this battle, that's not exactly... Nice try. You didn't get them, though. In this battle, that's not exactly what happens. I get into some fun times here, and I don't think I can really... Well, that was close. That's a nice try. And he bounces off me. He just shot a AP at me. Yeah, I have a mod that tells me how much damage I just took from enemies, and it also, if I get team attacked, it'll tell me how much damage, and it'll tell the person to like that they just damaged me and that they should like stop shooting at me. So they all come a very heavy push here on this middle area. And I'm just eating shots, and I realize that I need to protect my hull better than I am doing right now, so I back up a bit. And this guy is shooting through wreckage. And of course I bounce off of him. Of course. He just hit me for 374 with an AP shot. And he bounced. I think he was shooting from my commander's hatch that time. And there's a T-34-85 over there shooting at me. And I think there's an M6 coming up over the ridge. Now I actually prepped a premium shell there, an APCR, armor-piercing composite rigid, because I don't want to keep bouncing off his front turret, and that's all this guy keeps showing me is this front turret. I don't really have a good shot on other parts of his vehicle, so I'm kind of forced into using armor piercing, and I can't move that much. If I try to retreat, I'll just get shot at in the back. I'm already taking enough fire as it is. I'm not really in the best spot, so the best thing I could try to do is just outshoot them and kill them real quick. So that's where I fell back on the APCR ammunition to make sure I penetrated the front of that turret on that IS. So I put the premium shells away and go back to normal. And I'm like, ooh, I can pop out here, and we win that confrontation. And that, I don't know, maybe that helped us win, stopping their heavy push there. But there's a Lehman Russ, and I'm going to be dirty chaos scum and attack the servants of the Emperor. He shot at me with HE and did no damage. Probably hit my gun mantlet. The gun mantlet on the T29 is ridiculously thick. I also help out my team over here on the eastern side of the map. These tank destroyers are rushing them. Russian tank destroyers, rushing Russians. But I see this guy charging in, and I'm like, I bet I can get him. I just need to see him again. And maybe, hopefully here, that's my binoculars kicking in to help spot him, maybe? I don't know. But you always have to remember, it's your sight range versus their camouflage. So if you can go over the normal cap is, I think, like 445 meters, but it's obviously helpful to go over that. Get as much view range as you can, and the more you have, the better you will be at piercing through their camouflage. I used to think that you would try to hit the cap and then stop, and that's not the case. You basically just want as much view range as you can possibly get in this game. It's a very powerful mechanic to have on your side, and when you can see the enemy and they can't see you, they're pretty much, you've just got them helpless. So we fight off those tank destroyers, and I see this full HP T29, and I know my team's probably going to need help with them. So I try to sneak up here behind them, and man, the T29 is a sweet-looking vehicle. And I get them right in the butt. Hello! Boop! For 305. Yeah, I just love the way this tank looks. It's so cool looking. But anyway, let's go to fixed camera. I was looking to see if that artillery is behind me, but he's not. Now I see a good chance here. I see a potential shot right through his front wheel. I hit his hull and his frontal wheel there. I did actually damage him directly, and I also tracked him with the same shot. So I'm pretty sure he just popped a repair kit there, I bet. But those were really good shots to get in on that guy. Very damaging, and that's it. I'm paused at this time. Get the little American flag there. Yay, America! And awesome looking tank. I haven't been playing it as much recently because I've just been grinding up other tanks, but I need to start playing my T29 more because it is a really great tank. But yeah, I bet I was close to Ace Tanker there, just because I got a ton of XP. But I'll keep trying. I'm sure I'll get Ace Tanker eventually in this thing. It'll probably help if I get in a nice Tier 7 match and I can just drive around and crap on the poor little Tier 5 vehicles. And maybe that could help me get an Ace Tanker. I doubt I'd ever be able to pull one out of a Tier 9 match. As it stands, I feel like I'm just fighting to survive against Tier 9 stuff. Because they have the guns that can actually penetrate my frontal gun mantlet. There's some really scary Tier 9 vehicles. A lot of them have Tier 10 guns, and the penetration values on some of those Tier 10 guns is just it's just horrifying how powerful those guns are. But yeah, some battle scars up there. Look at all that! Look at all that damage I took. I got some. Took a hit right there on my lower glacis. Got some hits all over the top of the turret. Did I get hit in the side there? No. Looks clean back here. Yeah, they were mostly skipping. I think they were trying to aim for my commander's hatch, and there's even a hit on the commander's hatch right there. But they kept, you know, it's a tiny target to hit. I mean, it's a little tiny target up there, but it is a weak spot. Yeah, so I had to blow. I blew 3 premium shells trying to penetrate that stupid IS's frontal turret. I really didn't know what else to do in that situation. I guess I could have, because he was hull down completely, and all I could shoot was his front turret. That's it. Like, if I couldn't pin that, I was just going to be helpless. I guess I probably, if I didn't have premium shells loaded, I probably would have had to have just tried to back away and hope for the best, you know? Or maybe driving forward would have just gotten me killed. Yeah, I would have had to just maybe I would have had to just try to retreat and try to get a better angle and hope, they didn't kill me while I was trying to retreat. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Until then, look at that nice little, let's get a get the little lens, got the lens flare, got the sun. Yeah, it's a cool shot. Until next time, take it easy.